Hey everyone. So I thought today I would do something a little different and kind of show you the full collection, which if you've seen my Instagram at all, and sometimes on Twitter I post stuff, but I'll show you where I store all this stuff. So it's a ranger room and one day will be a retro game room and also a guest room. So if anybody ever visits, they can stay in the room where all the Power Rangers are held. It's not weird at all. So we'll look in here and you can see it's not a giant room or anything. I'm using the space as best as I can right now. Eventually there will be different shelving and hopefully a futon, A, so somebody doesn't have to sleep on the floor, and B, if I'm playing some of these older consoles for whatever reason, I have somewhere to sit besides the floor. So you'll see up on the shelves, the walls, what you're obviously watching this video for, comic and, video game promotional art. But jokes aside, you'll see some stuff you may have seen before, some stuff I definitely have not reviewed before, that kind of thing. Some shelves are works in progress, and by some I mean all of them, because I usually rearrange this room at least a little bit, like once a week, just because I'm finding better ways to fit things in, and because sometimes I'm just dissatisfied, or sometimes because I'm looking at you, cat, things just randomly fall over in the middle of the night and then knock everything else down. So eventually the goal is to have all of this filled with new things and old things, and maybe put some like LEDs up there so you can actually see the stuff if I'm doing this again for some reason. But if you look up here, you can see the 2017 Megazord from the movie, which is something. One day I might review it, but I don't think I ever want to take that thing apart again, because putting it together was not fun. And then you'll see a Zeo crystal that I 3D printed thanks to an awesome member of Ranger Board who kindly posted the files he made, and I printed it and painted it, and one day I want to put a Zeo emblem right there like he's got on his, because his looks awesome. If you get really close, you can definitely tell I painted it, because I have very little artistic ability. But we'll just keep walking, and you'll also see some stuff I've reviewed, some stuff I haven't. And then you'll see more shelves full of toys. It's kind of dark. Again, part of the reason I want to get LEDs. And it's not final. Some of them have themes, some of them don't. That kind of thing. So eventually, hopefully these will be more full one day. But we've got some stuff, some boxes here. This closet there is full of boxes, and also Christmas and holiday supplies, because this is 10% of storage room, 90% toys. But up here you'll see, some of the auxiliary, wow, I can't talk today, Zords. Some of these just don't have combinations yet, or I just don't know what I want to do. Some more big boys up here, we kind of scrolled by those. And then just some other stuff, and Solar Streak is back there, not living up to his name, back in the dark. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this collection. Like, it maybe isn't as crazy as some of the stuff I've seen other people online have, and I definitely had more years ago, but I'm proud of what I have, and it's gonna just keep growing. I'm not, whoa, almost dropped the phone there. I'm not super satisfied with this. It's an old TV stand, but I didn't want to get rid of it because it's shelf space. Eventually I'll get a real shelving system, but for right now, it works. But you can see some stuff. This is actually my YouTube channel's header image or whatever. There's some cool stuff there. I mean, all of this stuff is cool, otherwise I wouldn't have it. Over here in the corner is my I need to list that online to sell it pile. So, because part of the way I fund my this habit is by selling stuff I don't need anymore, or decide I get from like promotional items, that kind of thing. You'll see some older consoles here, just because they don't fit on the other TVs, and you know, if they're not backwards compatible, like some of the Xbox 360 games obviously work on the Xbox One X. I'm a pretty, I say big gamer in air quotes. I don't have as much time as I'd like, especially taking this on, but yeah. Anyway, I just put stuff in here because I can't put it all on one TV. There's not enough HDMI ports in the world. And then you'll see the Link's Awakening Collector's Edition art book, which is cool. I also really love candles, so there's like a candle in every room. Michael's and I, even though that candle's from, where is that from? Bath and Body Works. Michael's and I have a really good relationship because I buy lots of shelves and candles there. You'll see some of my packing materials and tools for when I sell stuff online. It'd be really weird, but you may have bought stuff from me. And this closet's kind of a disaster, but I'll show you. I've got lots of Power Ranger boxes and stuff up here. Eventually I want to have them in boxes like this, but I don't really have a lot of storage space, so it's all just kind of a cluster. So this just lets me hide it away and pretend this room is always neat and clean and organized and that kind of stuff. So yeah, here you go. This is my collection. Like I said, I'm pretty proud of it, and it's just going to keep growing. So on that note, you know, make sure to do all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Twitter at OG Machinations and on Instagram at Old God Machinations. And I've got some stuff coming. Definitely a new review probably next week, and maybe even tonight. Who knows? Depends on how I feel. So on that note, I will see you guys next time.